Philosophies Revived.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might seem a bit mystical at first. How to be valued without even saying a single word. That's right, it's all about the silent power of influence through Stoicism. If you're ready to transform how the world sees and respects you through actions alone, then this video is for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're excited to learn about wielding influence without a whisper. Let's jump right in. 1. The power of presence. Let's dive into the concept of presence. It's not just about the physical, it's an aura, a vibe that you project. Imagine walking into a room, and without saying a word, you command respect. It's all in your body language, your demeanor, the quiet confidence that radiates from you. This is what Stoic presence is all about. Now, you might wonder, how do I achieve that? Start with the basics, your posture. Standing tall with your shoulders back isn't just good for your spine, it sends a message that you are confident and open. Next, consider your facial expressions. A slight, genuine smile can make you approachable, while maintaining steady eye contact shows you're engaged and present. But presence goes beyond just standing straight or smiling. It's about how you enter a room. Do you rush in hurriedly, or do you enter calmly, taking in your surroundings? Each action sets the tone for how others perceive you. When you move deliberately, you project self-assurance and control, qualities that draw others to you and make them take notice. Another key aspect is your responsiveness to the environment. Are you flustered by a sudden change, or do you adapt smoothly and with poise? This adaptability is a silent testament to your competence and stability, qualities highly respected in any social circle or professional environment. But why does this matter? In a world where everyone is constantly speaking, often without saying anything meaningful, your presence can speak louder than words. It's about making an impact without creating noise. This Stoic approach to presence isn't about dominating the room. It's about making a profound impact with your calmness and quiet confidence. So next time you're in a meeting or at a social event, remember, your presence is your silent dialogue with the world. Make it a powerful one. Practice these techniques regularly and watch how they start to transform the way you are perceived. It's not overnight magic, but a gradual ascent to becoming a person who influences without needing to be the loudest voice in the room. 2. Integrity in action. Moving on to integrity, a cornerstone of Stoicism. Integrity is what you do when no one else is watching. It's about being true to your values, not for the applause, but because it's the right thing to do. How does this silent form of integrity influence others? It builds trust, respect, and a reputation that can open doors you didn't even know existed. Consider the power of consistent, ethical behavior. When people know they can rely on you to be fair and honest, regardless of the situation, you become an anchor in their chaotic world. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but you do need to be consistent in your principles. Whether it's returning a lost wallet, admitting a mistake, or standing up for someone else, each action solidifies your character in the eyes of others. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you're at work and there's a significant error in a project that no one has noticed yet. It would be easy to keep quiet, perhaps even beneficial in the short term. But what if you chose to speak up, to correct the error? That might bring temporary discomfort, but it also brings lasting respect. It shows you value the project's success over personal gain. This is Stoic integrity, choosing the harder right over the easier wrong. But integrity isn't just about big moments. It's woven through the smaller, everyday decisions. It's in the way you handle a disagreement, the way you fulfill even the smallest commitments, and how you treat people from all walks of life. Each of these choices broadcasts your character more loudly than words ever could. And what's the impact? When you live with integrity, people notice. They feel safer with you, more willing to cooperate and connect. They see you not just as a person, but as a reliable, trustworthy human being. This kind of reputation is invaluable. It makes you a person others want to be around, do business with, and emulate. To cultivate this, start small. Align your daily actions with your moral values. Be honest in little things, and the big things will take care of themselves. Remember, in a world that often prioritizes convenience over character, choosing to act with integrity every day is a revolutionary act. It's a form of silent influence that is both profound and powerful. 3. The art of listening. Welcome to one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal for silent influence, the art of listening. In our noisy world, being a great listener can distinguish you as someone who truly values others. This isn't just about hearing words. It's about understanding contexts, emotions, and underlying messages. It's a form of respect that speaks louder than any words you might offer. Think about it. When was the last time you felt genuinely heard? It's memorable, isn't it? Being listened to makes us feel valued, understood, and connected. For you, the listener, it provides insights into people's needs and desires, which can guide how you respond and interact, enhancing your influence. Listening is an active, not passive skill. It starts with your body language. Lean slightly forward, maintain eye contact, nod occasionally. These signals show you are engaged. Next, focus on what is being said, not on what you plan to say next. This can be challenging, as our minds tend to race ahead to our response. Instead, stay in the moment. Absorb the words, the tone, the pauses. A key aspect of Stoic listening is patience. Allow the other person to express themselves fully before you respond. Resist the urge to interrupt, even if you think you know what they're going to say. Often, people reveal more than they intend, giving you deeper insight into their thoughts and feelings. And then, reflect back. This doesn't mean just parroting what they've said, but showing you've connected the dots. So, what your feeling is, or it sounds like you're saying these reflections, validate the speaker's feelings and demonstrate that you truly grasp their message. The impact of being a great listener. It establishes trust and builds stronger, more meaningful relationships. People turn to you because they know you understand them. This can be particularly powerful in leadership, friendship, or any personal connections. It also gives you an edge in negotiations and discussions, as you'll have a clearer understanding of the other side's position. To improve your listening skills, practice mindfulness in conversations. Be present, be curious, and most importantly, be patient. Remember, everyone wants to be heard. By fulfilling that need, you earn their respect and gratitude, paving the way for deeper influence without saying much at all. 4. Consistency is key. Let's talk about consistency. In the realm of silent influence, your consistency in actions, values, and behaviors broadcasts reliability and earns you respect. It's like leaving breadcrumbs for people to follow. Each breadcrumb reinforces their belief in your character and dependability. Consistency means showing up the same way over time, which creates a predictable pattern that people trust. When people know what to expect from you, they feel more comfortable and secure in your presence. This doesn't mean you can't grow or change, but the core of your character and your values should remain steady. For instance, if you're known for being punctual, make it a point to be on time, every time. If you commit to a project, see it through with diligence, regardless of who's watching. These actions might seem small, but they accumulate, forming a picture of who you are. Over time, this picture becomes a portrait that others admire and trust. But consistency isn't just about what you do, it's also about how you react. Do you keep your cool under pressure? Are you as courteous to the janitor as you are to the CEO? These consistent reactions to varying circumstances can enhance your reputation as a composed and fair-minded individual. And what about when things go wrong? Consistency in crisis shows your resilience and reliability. For example, When a project fails or a crisis hits, do you fall apart, or do you step up, learn, and adapt? Your reaction in these moments can solidify or erode your influence more than any success. To build this kind of consistency, start by identifying the values that are most important to you. What do you want to be known for? Once you have clarity, align your actions with these values. Every decision, every reaction, make them reflections of your deepest beliefs. Remember, consistency is comforting. In a world full of change and chaos, being a consistent presence is a beacon of stability and strength. It makes you a pillar in your community, workplace, or social circle. And in the realm of silent influence, it makes you a leader, not by title, but by example. 5. Use of personal space. Let's explore how your personal space and boundaries can communicate your self-respect and demand respect from others. This aspect of Stoicism is not about isolating yourself, but about knowing where you stand and safeguarding your well-being. It's a clear message to the world about what you accept and expect in terms of treatment and interaction. Personal space is both physical and metaphorical. Physically, it involves the distance you maintain in interactions, which can convey comfort and confidence. Metaphorically, it's about the emotional and mental boundaries you set, defining what you are willing to tolerate and where you draw the line. These boundaries are essential for maintaining your dignity and peace of mind. Think about a time when someone encroached on your personal space. How did it make you feel? Uncomfortable? Perhaps even disrespected? Now flip that scenario. When you assert your space, you command respect. It's a non-verbal cue that signals to others that you value yourself and expect to be valued by them as well. Setting and enforcing boundaries might sound straightforward, but it requires self-awareness and courage. It starts with knowing yourself, your limits, your needs, and your values. What drains your energy? What makes you feel uncomfortable or compromised? Once you identify these, you're better equipped to establish boundaries that protect your well-being. For instance, if you find that constant interruptions during your workday disrupt your productivity and peace, set a boundary. Inform your colleagues or family of specific hours during which you should not be disturbed. This action not only respects your space, but also teaches others to respect it. Communicating your boundaries clearly and respectfully is key. It's not about being harsh or rigid, it's about being honest and direct. For example, if someone asks too much of you, learn to say, "I appreciate your trust in me, but I won't be able to commit to that at this moment." This kind of communication is empowering. It shows you respect yourself enough to guard your time and energy, and it sets a standard for how others should interact with you. Remember, the way you treat yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. By valuing your personal space, you subtly influence others to do the same. This isn't just about keeping people out, it's about inviting the right kind of interactions in, the ones that truly add value to your life. 6. Silent leadership. Now, let's talk about silent leadership, a powerful form of influence that transcends words. This isn't about the authority that comes with a title, it's about leading by example. Silent leaders influence their environment through their actions, integrity, and how they handle situations, especially challenging ones. Imagine a leader who, instead of issuing commands, demonstrates through their own actions how to tackle a project or solve a problem. They are the first to arrive and the last to leave, showing dedication and commitment. They face challenges head-on and stay composed under pressure. This behavior inspires and motivates others more effectively than any speech could. Silent leadership is about embodying the qualities you want to see in others. If you value punctuality, diligence, and creativity, show these traits in your everyday actions. When people see these qualities consistently displayed, they're naturally influenced to mirror them. It's leadership through inspiration, not intimidation. For instance, consider a scenario where there's a conflict within a team. A silent leader might step in, not to dictate solutions, but to mediate and facilitate a constructive dialogue. They listen, understand all perspectives, and guide the team toward a resolution. This approach not only resolves the issue, but strengthens the team's ability to handle future conflicts. Silent leadership also extends to how you deal with failure. When a project fails or an objective isn't met, do you point fingers or do you analyze the situation, learn from it, and move forward? By choosing the latter, you teach resilience and accountability. Your team learns that setbacks are opportunities for growth, not occasions for blame. To develop into a silent leader, focus on self-improvement and reflection. Continuously assess your actions and their impacts. Are you the kind of leader you would follow? What message are your actions sending? Align your behavior with the principles of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and let these guide your leadership style. 7. Self-sufficiency. Lastly, let's explore self-sufficiency, a crucial aspect of Stoicism that strengthens your silent influence. Self-sufficiency in this context doesn't mean isolating yourself or being indifferent to others. Rather, it's about developing an inner resilience and independence that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with composure and dignity. Self-sufficiency starts with cultivating a deep sense of personal fulfillment that does not rely on external validation. This means finding joy and satisfaction in your own achievements, hobbies, and growth. For example, if you love painting, the act itself should bring you joy, regardless of praise or criticism from others. This kind of internal satisfaction makes you more emotionally stable and less reactive to external opinions. It also involves building your capabilities. The more skilled and knowledgeable you are, the more confident and autonomous you become. Take the time to learn new things, whether it's a professional skill, a new language, or a craft. This not only enhances your self-esteem, but also broadens your ability to contribute to different areas of life. Moreover, self-sufficiency means being your own support system. It's about having the tools and mindset to comfort and encourage yourself in difficult times. When you're self-sufficient, you don't crumble under pressure. Instead, you assess the situation, adapt, and advance. This capability is immensely influential, as it shows others that you are a stable and reliable presence, someone they can trust and lean on. But how does this silent self-sufficiency influence others? It makes you a role model. People are naturally drawn to those who are self-assured and content in their own skin. Your self-sufficiency demonstrates that happiness and success are within one's own control, which is a powerful lesson for everyone around you. To cultivate self-sufficiency, start by setting personal goals that align with your interests and values. Work towards these goals methodically, celebrating your progress along the way. Also, practice self-reflection. Understand what makes you tick, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and how you can manage your emotional responses. The more you know yourself, the more self-reliant you become. So, there you have it. Being valued without saying a word isn't about silence. It's about letting your actions speak for you. It's about the subtle power of Stoicism that thrives in quiet confidence and unspoken strength. Remember, it's the small things done consistently that build your silent influence. What's one thing you'll start doing today to build your influence? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into a Stoic life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.